Imagine this, a homeowner greeting a mysterious visitor late one night, only to find out that the passenger died years ago. This is not some modern urban legend or horror story. It's one of the earliest known versions of the Vanishing Hitchhiker tale, recorded by a British writer in 1870. The tale begins with a simple act of generosity, a driver picking up a stranger on a dark road. But as the journey unfolds, something extraordinary happens, or rather, doesn't happen. The passenger vanishes during the ride. This isn't just any ghost story. It's a chilling narrative that has left its mark on modern folklore, appearing in various forms across different cultures and places. The earliest known version of this legend was penned by Charlotte Riddell in her short story, The Open Door, published in 1882. Riddell was a prominent figure of her time, known for her role as the editor and part owner of St. James's Magazine in the 1860s. Tragically, her husband passed away in 1880, leaving a void that may have contributed to the eerie atmosphere of her writing. In The Open Door, Riddell masterfully weaves a tale of supernatural intrigue, where the driver's decision to offer a ride leads to an unsettling encounter with a spirit from another world. As the story progresses, it's revealed that the passenger was someone who died years prior. The homeowner explains this startling truth, leaving both the driver and the reader with an eerie sense of unease. This tale is not merely a spooky yarn. It draws on older European motifs of ghostly travellers and apparitions masquerading as the living. Before we begin, a small request. Most of the people listening tonight aren't subscribed. If this channel has ever helped you drift off, take a moment to subscribe. It's free, it helps this channel more than you'd think, and you can always change your mind later. And if you feel like it, leave a comment telling me where in the world you're listening from and what time it is where you are. I love reading them. One more thing before we begin. I'm also a co-founder of a sleep app built to be the most affordable one out there. No ads, ever. Just sounds and stories made to help you sleep. It may not be released yet as this video goes up, but if you're watching a little later, it might be out by now. Just search for it, it should be easy to find. It works on iPhone, Android, and everything in between. Downloading it is the best way to support this channel. Born in Carrickfergus, County Antrim, Ireland, on January 24, 1832, Charlotte Riddell would become a pivotal figure in the world of ghost stories. Under the pseudonym F. G. Tafford and later as Mrs. J. H. Riddell after her marriage to Joseph Hadfield. Riddell, she crafted tales that continued to haunt the collective imagination. Her prolific career spanned over 5 decades, with a total of 56 books to her name. Among these were numerous ghost stories, which she published under the name Mrs. J. H. Riddell. Riddell's work was often noted for its ability to blend the eerie with the mundane, creating a sense of unease that lingered long after the story had ended. Her most famous tale, The Open Door, is a prime example of this skill. Set against the backdrop of Victorian England, The Open Door tells the story of a mysterious passenger who vanishes during a late-night carriage ride. Riddell's ability to weave together these timeless themes with vivid storytelling has earned her the title the Queen of Ghost Stories. Her influence can still be seen today in the countless variations of the Vanishing Hitchhiker legend that continue to captivate audiences around the world. In the quiet town of Medeshire, an eerie tale unfolds. It's a story that has left many unanswered questions and lingering unease. This is the haunting narrative of The Open Door, a ghostly encounter that captivated readers from its first publication in 1875. At the heart of this chilling tale is Ladlow Hall, a place where the line between the living and the dead seems to blur. The spectral figure that haunts these halls appears at midnight, leaving behind only an enigmatic letter. This mysterious presence vanishes as suddenly as it appears, leaving no trace other than a lingering sense of dread. For those who dare to venture into the haunted halls of Ladlow Hall at midnight, there is no escape from the spectral figure's unsettling presence. The chill in the air, the faint whispering echoes, these are the only companions for anyone brave enough to seek answers within its walls. The spectral figure in The Open Doors is more than just a fleeting apparition. it is a tangible reminder of hidden struggles and unresolved guilt that haunts the living. The everlasting open door serves as an allegory for transitions and passages, both literal and metaphorical. Margaret Oliphant, the author behind this chilling tale, masterfully weaves the loyalty of servants towards their masters into the narrative. Their steadfast devotion becomes a poignant contrast to the eerie events that unfold around them. As we delve deeper into the open door, we find ourselves confronted with an unsettling atmosphere that refuses to let go. The unresolved ending leaves us with more questions than answers, echoing the lingering unease felt by those who encounter the spectral figure. What makes the open door so compelling is its ability to evoke a sense of dread that clings to us long after we leave its pages. It serves as a reminder of the power of unresolved mysteries and the enduring allure of the unknown. As we continue our exploration into this haunting tale, we will see how its themes of transition, guilt, and the supernatural have left an indelible mark on modern folklore, resonating with readers long after its initial publication in 1875. These elements, the mysterious late-night encounter, the fleeting presence, and the eventual revelation of a hidden past, resonate deeply in modern folklore, making The Open Door a foundational text for the Vanishing Hitchhiker legend. As we delve deeper into this eerie narrative, we begin to see how Riddell's story laid the groundwork for future urban legends, with themes of transition, guilt, and the supernatural leaving an indelible mark on modern folklore. From Riddell's tale to the countless retellings that have followed, the Vanishing Hitchhiker legend serves as a testament to the enduring power of storytelling and the human fascination with the unexplained. In examining the origins of this urban legend, we gain insights into how our collective imagination shapes and reshapes these stories over time, drawing us ever closer to the enigmatic boundaries between the world of the living and the realm of the supernatural. In The Open Door, the coachman named Jarvis is a central figure. He is tasked with accompanying an ailing father, but gives excuses for not doing so, citing his need for rest after a long day's work. These excuses serve to heighten the atmosphere of unease and foreboding that permeates the tale. The spectral figure's vanishing act underscores the eerie atmosphere of Riddell's tale, leaving behind only the enigmatic letter as a tangible remnant of its presence. The letter's very existence poses more questions than it answers, drawing us further into the story's enigmatic web and setting the stage for the next chapter's exploration of its unresolved nature. The spectral encounter is pivotal to the development of the characters in The Open Door. It exposes the tensions and anxieties that lie beneath the surface, adding a layer of complexity to their personalities. Riddell's tale is infused with angst and moral questions that delve into the psyche of her characters. The everlasting open door in Ludlow Hall, which the spectral figure passes through, becomes a poignant symbol of these unresolved tensions. This exploration raises questions about identity, guilt, and the supernatural that have resonated with readers over generations. The tale's enduring mystery and fascination stem from these unanswered questions. The lasting legacy of Riddell's tale is its ability to captivate readers with its eerie atmosphere and unresolved narrative. It serves as a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown. Published in 1882 under her pseudonym Mrs. J. H. Riddell, the tale is set in Meadowshire and revolves around Ludlow Hall, a place haunted by an eerie spectral figure. This intriguing narrative has captivated readers for generations and continues to resonate with modern audiences due to its unresolved nature. Riddell's legacy as a writer is particularly noteworthy for her ability to weave tales that blend the supernatural with everyday life. Her stories often explore themes of guilt, moral ambiguity, and the limits of human comprehension. Despite her passing, her stories continue to be read and cherished by new generations of readers. Her legacy lives on through her works, which serve as a testament to the timeless allure of the unknown. The eerie atmosphere and unresolved narrative of The Open Door continue to captivate modern readers, cementing its place in the canon of ghost stories. Charlotte Riddell's literary contributions stand as a testament to her skill and vision. Her tales, including The Open Door, remain a cornerstone of modern folklore, inviting readers to ponder the mysteries that lie just beyond our perception. Imagine the silence of a country estate, Ladlow Hall in Meadowshire, as midnight approaches. The house is quiet, its inhabitants resting. The clock ticks away the seconds, each one echoing through empty halls, as if counting down to an inevitable event. The apparition's form is indistinct, blurred at the edges as if viewed through a foggy lens, adding to its eerie presence. Riddell's description of this ghostly visitor is meticulous. The figure seemed to be made of a substance more ethereal than the mist which floated around it. This image conjures an otherworldly quality that defies logic and reality. As the apparition moves, it leaves behind no sound of footsteps or rustle of clothing, only a chilling silence that amplifies its supernatural nature. The midnight setting further heightens the tale's atmosphere of dread and mystery. The darkness seems to swallow all light, creating a void where anything might appear. The spectral figure, appearing at this hour of deepest night, suggests an intrusion from another realm, one that cannot be contained by the ordinary boundaries of time and space. In this unsettling tableau, Riddell masterfully weaves together elements of the uncanny and the inexplicable to create an enduring image of terror. This vivid imagery contributes to the story's lasting impact on modern folklore, a testament to Riddell's skill in crafting eerie and memorable narratives. Deepening our understanding of why The Open Door is so eerie and memorable, these ghostly descriptions create an atmosphere that lingers long after the tale has been told. Folk tales have long been a part of British and Irish cultural heritage, often featuring spectral figures or unexplained disappearances that capture the imagination and instill a sense of mystery. One prominent theme in these tales is the appearance of ghostly hitchhikers, figures who seem to emerge from thin air only to vanish without a trace, leaving behind an eerie atmosphere. These stories have been passed down for generations, evolving with each retelling and taking on new forms as they are shared across different regions. This theme of the unexplained and eerie vanishing is a common thread in many Irish folktales, which often explore the supernatural and the uncanny with great depth. The influence of these traditional stories on Riddell's writing is evident in her ability to create an atmosphere that lingers long after the tale has been told, much like the best-known folk tales of old. Understanding the cultural roots of The Open Doors not only illuminates its connection to traditional folklore, but also underscores the enduring power of these age-old stories in shaping our collective imagination. The enduring impact of her work underscores the power of traditional folklore in shaping our collective imagination and the lasting appeal of well-crafted ghost stories. Her pioneering spirit and ability to craft compelling narratives have cemented her place in literary history as a true innovator and a guiding light for future storytellers. This open door could represent the unresolved emotions or lingering guilt that haunts the characters. The figure's sudden disappearance leaves behind a mysterious letter, adding to the eerie atmosphere and suggesting a deeper psychological significance. This enigmatic element hints at the subconscious mind's attempts to process and cope with past traumas or unresolved conflicts. The haunting at Ladlow Hall is not just a supernatural tale, it's a psychological exploration of the human condition. By delving into these psychological themes, Riddell's story gains a richer dimension, making it more compelling and thought-provoking. Ultimately, The Open Door invites us to ponder the depths of human emotion and the shadows that our minds can cast. As we close this chapter on Riddell's story, we find ourselves not just enthralled by a ghostly tale, but also reflecting on the intricate workings of our own psyches. The Victorian era, spanning roughly from 1837 to 1901, was a time of rapid industrialisation and social change. During this period, Britain saw the rise of industries such as textiles, ironworks, and coal mining. This industrial boom led to urbanisation, with people flocking to cities for work opportunities. However, these cities were often overcrowded and plagued by poor sanitation, leading to significant health issues. Amidst this social upheaval, the Victorians clung to traditional beliefs and superstitions as a means of coping. Ghosts and spirits held particular fascination for the Victorians, who often attributed strange phenomena to otherworldly forces. The concept of a ghost was not merely a literary device, but often seen as an embodiment of unresolved guilt or tragedy. Prevalent superstitions included beliefs in the evil eyes and omens such as black cats or broken mirrors. The idea of spirits lingering after death was deeply ingrained in the cultural consciousness. Charlotte Riddell, born into this era of flux and tradition, would have been well versed in these beliefs and superstitions. Her own experiences, including the death of her husband in 1880, may have resonated with the themes of loss and haunting that permeated her stories. Understanding this historical context sheds light on why Riddell might have been drawn to write about such eerie subjects. This historical context will enrich our appreciation of Riddell's work as we explore the unresolved mysteries that echo through its pages. In Britain during the 19th century, local legends abounded with tales of spectral travellers appearing late at night to unsuspecting drivers. One such account predates Riddell's work by several years. The story goes that a man was driving through a dense fog when he encountered a hitchhiker who asked for a ride. As they drove, the hitchhiker seemed agitated and repeatedly asked the driver to speed up. Eventually, the hitchhiker vanished without a trace, leaving only an eerie silence in the car. These real-life accounts and local legends provided rich inspiration for Riddell's narrative, lending it an air of authenticity that resonates deeply with readers even today. By exploring the potential real events or locations that inspired The Open Door, we gain a deeper understanding of how true stories can shape folklore and literature. In the world of art, several pieces have drawn inspiration from the motifs and themes present in The Open Door. For instance, a series of paintings created in the late 19th century by artist John Atkinson Grinshaw depict eerie landscapes and lonely figures that evoke the same sense of unease and mystery found in Riddell's tale. These works, with their haunting atmosphere and enigmatic figures, capture the essence of The Open Door, bridging the gap between literature and visual art. The work is known for its cryptic dedication that hints at a hidden meaning, much like the unresolved tension in Riddell's tale. These adaptations and inspirations underscore the enduring resonance of Charlotte Riddell's narrative, highlighting its impact on various artistic expressions across different eras. By exploring these various references and adaptations, we gain a deeper appreciation for how true stories can shape and be reshaped across different forms of expression. The cultural impact of The Open Door is a testament to the power of storytelling to transcend time and mediums, leaving an indelible mark on our collective imagination. Psychological analyses suggest that the legend taps into our collective unconscious, evoking primal fears and anxieties about mortality and the unknown. The story's unresolved nature allows listeners to project their own interpretations onto it, making it a powerful vehicle for exploring personal and cultural insecurities. Comparing The Open Door to modern folklore reveals striking similarities. Urban legends like the Vanishing Hitchhiker tale share the same motifs of mysterious encounters and unexplained disappearances, reflecting a timeless human fascination with the supernatural and the inexplicable. Scholars have noted that these stories often emerge during times of social upheaval, serving as a cultural outlet for processing uncertainty and change. In this sense, the enduring relevance of The Open Doors can be seen as a reflection of the enduring human struggle to make sense of life's mysteries and complexities. Ultimately, the tale connects us across generations, bridging past and present in a shared exploration of our deepest fears and desires. By delving into modern interpretations, we gain a deeper appreciation for the timeless allure of The Open Doors and its lasting impact on our collective imagination. Riddell was deeply influenced by the Gothic novelists of her time, particularly Anne Radcliffe. Radcliffe's works often featured atmospheric descriptions and supernatural elements that left the reader with a sense of eerie uncertainty. This approach can be seen in Riddell's The Open Door, where she masterfully employs atmospheric description to build tension. For instance, the description of Ludlow Hall is not just a setting, but an active participant in the narrative. Riddell's use of supernatural elements also echoes Radcliffe's style. These elements not only captivate the reader, but also leave an unsettling sense of the uncanny. Understanding Riddell's writing techniques deepens our appreciation for the eerie narrative she has woven in The Open Door. By comparing The Open Door with these older stories, we illuminate the roots of Riddell's narrative, emphasizing its place in a longer tradition of folklore that stretches back centuries. These tales serve as testaments to our collective fascination with the unknown and the uncanny. The resonance of Riddell's narrative with these older folktales underscores the lasting impact of such stories on modern folklore. They serve as a bridge between our past and present, inviting us to ponder the eternal questions that haunt the human spirit. In the Victorian era, a peculiar fascination with the supernatural swept through society. Spiritual seances and ghost stories became staples of parlour entertainment. This cultural obsession was fueled by a mix of curiosity and anxiety. For writers like Charlotte Riddell, the supernatural offered a rich vein of inspiration. Riddell's work reflects the societal anxieties of her time, themes that continue to resonate today. As we contemplate the eerie narrative of The Open Door, we find ourselves drawn into a timeless exploration of the human condition. Listeners are immersed in the haunting ambience of Ludlow Hall, hearing the creaking floorboards and the faint whispers as if they were there themselves. This auditory experience adds a unique dimension to the story, making it feel all the more immediate and chilling. Stage productions have taken a different approach, translating the ghostly encounters into live performances. These adaptations often focus on creating an immersive environment that puts the audience right in the middle of the haunting. One such production featured a set design replicating the eerie corridors of Ludlow Hall, complete with dim lighting and atmospheric effects to enhance the sense of dread. Actors portraying Jarvis and his wife interacted with audience members, drawing them into the narrative's web. These adaptations have not only introduced The Open Door to new audiences, but also ensured that its powerful themes continue to resonate with viewers and listeners across generations. In this way, Charlotte Riddell's tale has become more than just a ghost story. It is a reflection of the human experience, filled with complex emotions and unresolved tensions. In this way, the legacy of The Open Doors endures, as new iterations of the Vanishing Hitchhiker legend continue to emerge, each paying homage to Riddell's pioneering work. The impact of The Open Doors on modern folklore is undeniable, serving as a testament to the enduring power of storytelling. Variations have emerged in different settings, from rural roads to urban landscapes, reflecting changes in transportation and society. In the United States, one famous iteration is Resurrection, Mary, where a ghostly figure appears on a lonely stretch of road. The story varies slightly. Sometimes she's identified as Mary Bregovi, other times as Maria Castaneda. Regardless of her name, she's said to be picked up late at night and vanishes mysteriously from cars. In Ireland, the tale often revolves around a young woman named Rosa Mulholland who died in a car accident. This version often involves a man picking up what he thinks is a living woman, only for her to disappear at midnight. In Japan, the legend takes on an eerie twist with tales of a ghostly child appearing in the backseat of cars. These variations highlight how cultural shifts influence folklore, adapting to local contexts and fears. Despite these differences, the core narrative remains consistent, a spectral figure appearing, then vanishing without explanation. This consistency speaks to the enduring appeal and adaptability of the story across cultures. It's a testament to how powerful and enduring folklore can be in capturing collective fears and imagination. As societies change, so do their stories, but the essence of The Vanishing Hitchhiker remains timeless. This adaptability ensures that the tale continues to captivate new generations with its eerie charm and mystery. One such device is foreshadowing, which Riddell employs to hint at the sinister events yet to unfold. When Phil first encounters the spectral figure, the narrative subtly hints at the ominous presence, setting the stage for the chilling events to come. Ambiguity plays a crucial role in The Open Door, leaving both readers and characters unsure of what is real and what is not. Imagery is another tool Riddell wields to heighten suspense and create a sense of dread. From the desolate landscape of Ludlow Hall to the midnight apparitions, vivid and unsettling images paint a chilling picture that stays with the reader. Understanding Riddell's craftsmanship provides deeper insight into the elements that make The Open Door so compelling. By analysing the use of foreshadowing, ambiguity, and imagery, we appreciate how Riddell skillfully creates an atmosphere of unease that has captivated generations. Thus, the story remains a testament to Riddell's mastery of the supernatural genre. Each rereading of The Open Door reveals new layers of complexity and intrigue. Ultimately, it is Riddell's expert use of literary devices that keeps this tale alive in the canon of supernatural literature. For starters, the Vanishing Hitchhiker tale often features a ghostly figure who disappears mysteriously during a journey. This motif is not unique to Riddell's story, but has deep roots in folklore from various cultures. In many traditional tales, ghostly travellers appear and vanish abruptly. Take, for instance, the Scottish legend of the Black Coach. This spectral coach is said to appear at midnight and whisk away its passengers, leaving behind only empty roads and eerie memories. Similarly, in Irish folklore, there are stories of the Banshee, a wailing spirit that foretells death. Like the hitchhiker, the Banshee can appear and disappear suddenly, heralding impending doom. Moreover, the eerie presence in Riddell's tale serves as a harbinger of unresolved tensions and anxieties within the household. This theme is also prevalent in many folk tales where supernatural occurrences symbolize hidden struggles and guilt. To explore another connection, consider the motif of the open door itself. In some cultures, an open door is seen as a passageway between the world of the living and the realm of the dead. Ultimately, the open doors fits within a broader context of supernatural folklore by drawing on timeless themes and motifs that resonate across different cultures. Illuminating these connections helps us appreciate how Riddell's story not only stands alone as a masterpiece, but also taps into a rich vein of human mythology and folklore. Gothic literature emerged in the 18th century, characterized by eerie atmospheres, supernatural elements, and psychological themes that evoke a sense of unease and terror. Riddell's tale, first published in 1870, embodies many of these Gothic elements. The story is set in Ludlow Hall, a grand Victorian mansion where eerie occurrences unfold over the course of several nights. This supernatural element is a hallmark of Gothic literature, often used to explore deeper psychological themes and unresolved tensions within characters. The tale's protagonist, Phil, grapples with the haunting of Ludlow Hall, trying to make sense of the inexplicable events. This psychological tension is a classic feature of Gothic stories, where characters are forced to confront their fears and anxieties. Riddell published many of her works under the pen name Mrs. J. H. Riddell. Her beliefs regarding the supernatural were a significant influence on her writing. Riddell once wrote that she did not believe in the supernatural, but rather saw it as a tool for storytelling and exploration of human nature. In The Open Door, she masterfully builds psychological tension through the mysterious appearance and disappearance of a spectral figure. This story reflects Riddell's skepticism and her interest in using supernatural elements to delve into the depths of human fear and anxiety. Riddell's views on the supernatural can be seen as a reflection of the Victorian era's fascination with the unknown and its impact on the human psyche. The story's unresolved tensions and anxieties echo her personal beliefs in questioning what lies beyond our understanding. Riddell's skepticism adds a layer of complexity to The Open Door, making it more than just a tale of the supernatural. Her storytelling reflects her view that the supernatural is not about the existence of ghosts, but rather about exploring the human condition and our own fears. Riddell's approach to the supernatural in her writing has had a lasting impact on modern folklore and storytelling. Her views challenge readers to question their own beliefs about the unknown, contributing to her enduring legacy as a writer of ghost stories. Through her story, Riddell explores themes of women's roles, independence, and societal constraints that were prevalent in Victorian society. As we delve deeper into Riddell's narrative, the themes of Victorian feminism become even more pronounced, underscoring the complexities faced by women in this era. The motif of the everlasting open door symbolizes the constant state of flux and uncertainty that many Victorian women found themselves in, struggling to balance societal expectations with personal desires. By exploring these deep-seated social issues, Riddell invites readers to question the rigid gender roles and societal norms that defined her time, making her work a poignant commentary on the struggles of Victorian women. In The Open Door, Riddell crafts an eerie tale that serves as a mirror to the societal pressures faced by women in Victorian society, providing us with a nuanced perspective on the challenges they encountered. Riddell's story serves as both an entertainment and a powerful social commentary, highlighting the enduring relevance of her work in exploring the complexities of gender roles and societal expectations. Riddell's ghostly narrative, first published in 1870, is often cited as a foundational work for the Vanishing Hitchhiker legend, a folktale that has captivated audiences across cultures and eras. In the film industry, directors have also looked to The Open Door for inspiration in crafting their own eerie narratives. Guillermo del Toro, known for his visually stunning and emotionally resonant films such as Pan's Labyrinth and The Shape of Water, has praised Riddell's work for its ability to evoke deep emotions with minimal description. Del Toro's films often feature supernatural elements that blur the line between reality and fantasy, much like in The Open Door. This approach is a testament to how Riddell's work continues to influence contemporary storytellers. The story's exploration of hidden struggles and unresolved tensions is another aspect that has left a mark on contemporary storytelling. Modern horror often delves into the darker aspects of human nature and the psychological burdens people carry with them. Consider the Irish fairy tale of the changeling. A child is abducted and replaced by a fairy or otherworldly creature. This motif echoes through many European folklores and finds an uncanny parallel in The Open Door. Likewise, the Celtic tradition of the banshee, a spirit who wails to warn of an impending death in a family, resonates with the spectral visitor in Riddell's story. These mythical figures serve as cautionary tales, whispering warnings from beyond the grave. Take the German folktale of the Flying Dutchman, a ghostly ship doomed to sail the seas forever, appearing only as a warning to those who are about to die. This maritime legend shares striking similarities with Riddell's spectral encounter. These folkloric roots provide a rich historical context for understanding the enduring appeal of the vanishing hitchhiker trope. The themes of spectral visitors and warnings from beyond the grave are deeply embedded in our collective unconscious. As we delve into the eerie narrative of The Open Door, it becomes clear that Riddell's tale is not merely a product of her imagination. It draws on timeless themes that have resonated with humans for generations. And so, the tale of Charlotte Riddell's spectral visitor takes on a new dimension, a connection to our shared past, where ancient folk tales and cultural beliefs intertwine to create stories that continue to haunt us. This historical context provides a profound insight into why the Vanishing Hitchhiker legend has such a deep and enduring hold on our collective imagination. As we continue to explore the intricacies of Riddell's chilling narrative and its lasting impact on modern folklore, we cannot help but be drawn into the timeless allure of these eerie tales. Riddell herself was deeply involved in these practices. She participated in seances gatherings where individuals claimed to make contact with spirits of the deceased. She was a member of spiritualist groups, joining others who shared her belief in the supernatural and the afterlife. The story unfolds slowly, building tension around the haunting of Ludlow Hall, a place where the past seems to linger inexplicably. In this narrative, the spectral figure leaves behind a mysterious letter, hinting at hidden struggles and unresolved guilt themes that resonate deeply with Riddell's spiritualist beliefs. Riddell's personal convictions drove her to explore these themes in her writing, creating a narrative that both haunts and intrigues. Riddell's experiences with spiritualism not only influenced her own work, but also contributed to the broader cultural narrative of the supernatural. Riddell's involvement in spiritualism offers a unique perspective into the mindset of her time, shedding light on how these beliefs shaped not just her writing, but also the lasting impact of such stories. Understanding the spiritualist movement and its effect on Riddell helps us appreciate the depth and complexity of her work, revealing how her personal convictions imbued The Open Doors with an enduring mystique. Similar stories can be found globally, with each variation adding a unique cultural or regional twist to the original narrative. In some cases, the hitchhiker may appear as a ghostly traveller seeking help to complete an unfinished journey, while in others, they are a warning sign of impending doom. These tales often serve as cautionary warnings, encouraging drivers to be vigilant and wary of picking up unknown passengers late at night. They also highlight the enduring allure of the supernatural and the human fascination with unexplained phenomena. The Vanishing Hitchhiker legend, with its roots firmly planted in Riddell's original story, serves as a testament to the enduring appeal of the unexplained and the allure of the supernatural. It is through these tales that we seek to understand the world around us and perhaps even catch a glimpse of something beyond our ordinary reality. The origins of such legends are deeply rooted in cultural anxieties and societal changes. As the world evolved from an agrarian society to an industrialized one, the Vanishing Hitchhiker legend began to take shape. During times of rapid change and uncertainty, people often turn to supernatural tales as a way to cope with their fears and anxieties. The Vanishing Hitchhiker legend serves as a psychological outlet for these collective apprehensions. Personal loss and the inability to let go of past traumas also contribute to the narrative's resonance. The Open Door explores themes of guilt and unresolved grief, which are often at the heart of such supernatural encounters. These psychological underpinnings provide insight into why The Open Door continues to captivate audiences and shapes modern interpretations of the Vanishing Hitchhiker legend. As we delve deeper, the tale offers a glimpse into the psychological profile of those drawn to such eerie narratives. The enigma and allure of these stories lie in their ability to tap into our innate curiosity about the unknown and the supernatural. By exploring these psychological dimensions, we gain a deeper understanding of the enduring appeal of The Open Doors and its lasting impact on modern folklore. Ultimately, the legend of the Vanishing Hitchhiker allows us to confront our fears and perhaps even find a sense of resolution in these unresolved encounters. Through The Open Door, we are invited to explore the deeper psychological currents that underlie our fascination with the supernatural and the unexplained. A Strange Gift, for example, is a collection of short stories that delve into the supernatural and the unexplained. Each story in this compilation displays Riddell's mastery at building suspense and creating an atmosphere of dread that lingers with the reader long after the story ends. Her writing style is notable for its simplicity yet profound impact, as she expertly weaves together elements of the everyday and the extraordinary to create vivid and memorable tales. This blend resonated deeply with Victorian readers, who were both fascinated by and unsettled by the idea of supernatural occurrences invading their seemingly stable world. Riddell's Weird Stories is another compelling collection that further cemented her status as a master of the ghost story genre. These tales explore themes of guilt, loss, and the fragility of human nature, all wrapped in an eerie veil of mystery. The impact of Riddell's works extends beyond their initial publication. Her stories have influenced subsequent generations of writers and continue to be studied for their literary craftsmanship. The way she integrates psychological depth into her narratives is particularly noteworthy, as it adds layers of complexity that keep readers engaged and thoughtful long after the final page. Spiritualism was at its peak, with many people believing in the ability to communicate with the dead. This belief was fueled by seances and spirit mediums who claimed to have supernatural powers. The popularity of these practices can be attributed to the cultural climate of the time, marked by a fascination with the unknown and a longing for connections beyond the physical world. Moreover, the literary scene was teeming with writers exploring themes of the supernatural and the macabre. Ghost stories in particular gained significant traction, appealing to a collective psyche that found comfort in the mysterious. The historical backdrop of spiritualism, cultural fascination with the unknown, and a literary scene ripe for exploring the supernatural all converged to influence Riddell's narrative. Folklore, the oral traditions passed down through generations, has long held a fascination for its ability to capture the essence of cultures and their beliefs. Ireland, known for its rich cultural heritage, is particularly renowned for its tales of the supernatural. Stories of banshees, fairies, and ghostly apparitions have been part of Irish folklore for centuries. One such tale is that of the Dullahan, a headless horseman who carries his own head under one arm and rides a black horse. He appears as an omen of death, often preceding the demise of important figures. Across the Irish Sea and Britain, similar folk tales abound. One prominent legend is that of the Wild Hunt, a spectral procession led by a supernatural figure, often believed to be a manifestation of an ancient deity or mythological hero. These spectral hunters are said to ride through the night sky, their ghostly hounds baying as they pursue their quarry. The Wild Hunt is often associated with storms and other natural phenomena, adding to its eerie aura. Beyond its literary impact, The Open Door has also inspired numerous modern reinterpretations across various mediums. These adaptations not only pay homage to the original story, but also reshape it in intriguing ways that keep it relevant and captivating for contemporary audiences. In film, for instance, directors have taken up the challenge of translating Riddell's eerie narrative onto the screen. The short film, The Open Door, released in 2017, offers a faithful adaptation of the original tale, staying true to its Victorian-era setting and atmosphere. Theatre productions have also brought The Open Door to life in immersive ways. A recent stage adaptation in London utilised innovative set design and dramatic lighting to recreate the haunting atmosphere of Ludlow Hall. The audience was drawn into the story, experiencing the tension and mystery firsthand as they witnessed the spectral figure vanish before their eyes. Literary homages have also been penned by modern authors who seek to honour Riddell's work while adding their own creative twists. Margaret Oliphant's 1882 tale, for example, has inspired several short stories that explore the motif of the open door as an allegory for transitions and passages. These contemporary adaptations highlight the enduring relevance and influence of Riddell's story in modern times. They serve not only as tributes to the original, but also as testaments to its timeless appeal, captivating audiences with their eerie and unresolved narratives that continue to intrigue and inspire new interpretations. The everlasting open door in The Open Door symbolises hidden struggles and guilt, themes that resonate just as strongly today as they did when Riddell first penned her story. These modern reinterpretations ensure that the legacy of this classic tale lives on, continuing to captivate and haunt audiences across different mediums. For instance, in ancient Chinese folklore, there is the story of the wandering souls. On certain nights, it was believed that the spirits of the dead would roam the earth. These wandering souls were thought to be searching for their final resting places and could appear as ghostly figures to the living. In medieval European folklore, there are tales of the Wild Hunt. This legendary procession of spectral huntsmen would ride through the night skies, often led by a prominent figure such as King Arthur or Odin. These supernatural beings were said to be searching for lost souls and could sometimes interact with the living, offering them rides before vanishing suddenly. Across different cultures and time periods, these tales of ghostly travellers share a common thread: the encounter with an otherworldly being that disappears mysteriously. These early recordings provide a fascinating glimpse into how the motif of the Vanishing Hitchhiker has been woven into the folklore of various societies. These early instances of Vanishing Hitchhiker stories set the stage for Riddell's work, demonstrating how such folklore has evolved and persisted over time. As we unravel the layers of The Open Door, it becomes evident how Riddell skillfully blends historical folklore with her own creative vision to craft a timeless and haunting tale. The influence of these early recordings is profound, contributing to the rich tapestry of Riddell's work and ensuring that her story continues to captivate audiences across generations. The legacy of these earliest Vanishing Hitchhiker tales lives on, reminding us of the enduring power of storytelling and the timeless allure of the mysterious. In the literary world of Victorian England, a vibrant network of writers thrived, their tales interwoven with the era's Gothic intrigue and social complexities. Oliphant's stories, like Riddell's, were steeped in the Victorian fascination with the afterlife and the supernatural, reflecting both societal anxieties and personal explorations of faith. Together, these authors formed a rich tapestry of Victorian supernatural literature, each contributing their unique perspectives on the ghostly and the unknown. The creative environment fostered by these writers likely influenced Riddell's own tales, imbuing them with a depth of emotional resonance and psychological complexity that continues to captivate readers today. The legacy of these tales lives on, reminding us of the power of storytelling to capture the mysteries and complexities of human experience, even in the most eerie and unexplained of encounters. As we delve deeper into these narratives, we find that the enigmatic allure of the Vanishing Hitchhiker is not just a product of imagination, but also a reflection of the deep-seated questions and fears that have long haunted humanity. The enduring fascination with such tales speaks to our timeless curiosity about what lies beyond the veil of this world, and the unresolved mysteries that continue to haunt us even today. The allure of these eerie narratives lay not just in their ability to entertain, but also in their reflection of the underlying anxieties and uncertainties of Victorian society. Riddell's story, along with many others like it, highlights the role genuine paranormal encounters played in shaping the literary works of her time. These experiences did not merely serve as inspiration, but often captured the very essence of the unresolved mysteries that continue to haunt us today. Perhaps it is in these real-life ghost stories that we find a reflection of our own struggles and hopes, echoing the timeless questions about life, death, and what truly lies beyond. This seminal ghost story has left an indelible mark on the canon of Victorian literature and folklore studies alike. Academic studies have long sought to unravel the layers of meaning embedded within Riddell's tale, a narrative that weaves together themes of guilt, anxiety, and the supernatural. The tale's intricate tapestry of unresolved tensions and moral questions has made it a staple in academic discussions, drawing comparisons to other seminal works that probe the depths of human nature. Moreover, literary critics have noted how The Open Door serves as a microcosm for the larger anxieties and transformations taking place in Victorian society during the late 19th century. This ongoing scholarly interest underscores the lasting significance and depth of Riddell's story, emphasizing its enduring impact on literature and folklore. The story's ability to resonate across generations is a testament not only to Riddell's literary prowess, but also to the timeless questions about life, death, and the unknown that it raises. In this way, The Open Door stands as a powerful reminder of our collective fascination with the mysterious and the unexplained, a fascination that continues to captivate readers today. Its legacy serves as a beacon for those who seek answers to the eternal mysteries that haunt our collective consciousness, ensuring that Charlotte Riddell's seminal work remains an enduring fascination in academic studies and beyond. Dive into the chilling supernatural works of Charlotte Riddell, a master of ghostly narratives who has left an indelible mark on modern folklore. In The Clock Case, Riddell explores another eerie scenario involving a peculiar antique clock that seems to hold secrets beyond its mechanical parts. These stories share themes of unexplained phenomena and the lingering presence of the past hallmarks of Riddell's masterful storytelling. Riddell's ability to blend the mundane with the extraordinary makes her tales all the more unsettling and enduringly captivating. Her work often delves into the psychological impact of the supernatural on its characters. These are not merely ghost stories, but explorations of human nature. Through her skillful narrative technique, Riddell's tales resonate with readers across generations, solidifying her place as a pioneer in the genre. Riddell's influence can be seen in modern ghost stories that continue to draw on themes of guilt, unresolved pasts, and the eerie persistence of history. Her mastery of the supernatural genre lies in her ability to create a sense of disquiet that lingers long after the story ends. Whether it's The Open Door, The Uninhabited Room, or The Clock Case, Riddell's stories stand as testaments to her unique storytelling prowess. In this period, seances became popular gatherings where people sought to communicate with spirits of the deceased. These meetings were often led by mediums who claimed to have the ability to contact the spirit world. the belief in an afterlife was not merely a matter of personal faith, but had significant cultural implications. Spiritualism influenced art, literature, and even science, with many prominent figures publicly expressing their beliefs in the possibility of contacting the dead. Riddell's work, including The Open Door, can be seen as a reflection of the broader cultural preoccupation with the afterlife during her time. It provides a deeper insight into the societal backdrop that inspired such eerie narratives. Though spiritualism has evolved and changed forms over the centuries, its influence on literature continues to be felt today. The enduring appeal of tales like The Open Doors is a testament to this rich and complex history. The eerie tales of ghostly travelers have long captivated the imagination, echoing real-life mysteries that continue to elude explanation. One such enigma is the Cock Lane ghost case of the late 18th century. In London's Cock Lane, a mysterious spectre was said to appear nightly at the Fountain Tavern. The ghost was believed to be Elizabeth Parsons, who had died under mysterious circumstances. Parsons's body was exhumed, and the discovery of arsenic in her remains sparked intense debate. Many argued that the ghost was a fraudulent attempt to cover up a murder. The Fox Sisters of New York further popularized the idea of communicating with spirits in the mid-19th century. Their seances gained widespread attention and were even attended by notable figures like Horace Greeley. However, it was later revealed that the sisters' phenomena were faked using clever tricks and hidden mechanisms. These real-life mysteries and deceptions deeply influenced Victorian literature, particularly the works of Charlotte Riddell. During this period, attitudes towards death were heavily influenced by spiritualism and a fascination with the supernatural. Victorians often explored the afterlife through seances and mediums, seeking to communicate with the dead. Cultural references to death rituals and spiritual encounters were common in Victorian literature. Specific cultural motifs from the era, such as seances and apparitions, are reflected in The Open Door. The tale's unresolved tensions and anxieties resonate deeply with the societal undercurrents of the time. Understanding these historical contexts provides a deeper appreciation for Riddell's chilling narrative and its enduring impact on folklore. The spectral encounter in her story serves as a critical element of character development, reflecting the broader societal fears of the era. This blend of Victorian beliefs and supernatural occurrences gives The Open Door its haunting quality and lasting significance. The eerie tale of The Open Door continues to inspire and inform modern storytellers, who often draw on its themes and motifs to create their own chilling narratives. This enduring influence highlights how Riddell's tale has shaped not only individual stories, but also the broader narrative traditions within the ghost story genre. Charlotte Riddell's writing style evolved significantly over the course of her career, reflecting both personal experiences and broader literary influences. Her early works often featured intricate plot lines and detailed historical settings, a reflection of her interest in the past. Riddell was particularly drawn to Gothic literature, with its emphasis on the supernatural and the eerie atmosphere it created. Riddell's personal life also played a significant role in shaping her writing style. Her marriage to Joseph Hadfield Riddell and the subsequent loss of her husband in 1880 introduced themes of grief and guilt that permeate her stories. Riddell's narrative approach in The Open Door shows a shift towards a more introspective and psychologically complex style compared to her earlier works. This evolution in her writing style not only resulted in a unique and enduring tale, but also laid the foundation for future storytellers to explore similar themes of guilt and the supernatural. Her ability to evoke the eerie and unresolved in her narratives continues to captivate readers, ensuring that The Open Doors remains a classic in the genre of ghost stories. These folkloric traditions contribute depth to Riddell's storytelling, enhancing the eerie and unresolved narrative of The Open Door. By drawing on established motifs, she creates a tale that feels both timeless and deeply rooted in the cultural consciousness. The enduring impact of The Open Doors lies not only in its chilling narrative, but also in how it echoes and enriches these ancient folktales. Through Riddell's storytelling, the themes and motifs are given new life, ensuring that her work remains a classic in the genre of ghost stories. In the quiet, dimly lit rooms of Victorian England, Charlotte Riddell dabbled in practices that many would deem mystical or paranormal today. Her fascination with the supernatural was no mere passing fancy, it was a deeply held belief that permeated her life and work. Riddell was an active participant in séances, gatherings where those present would attempt to communicate with spirits or otherworldly entities. These meetings were often held under the cloak of secrecy, a reflection of the prevailing societal norms that frowned upon such activities. However, for Riddell, these practices were more than just a curiosity or an intellectual exercise. She believed wholeheartedly in the existence of spirits and the possibility of communication with them. This genuine belief was not merely speculative, it was grounded in her personal experiences. Accounts of strange occurrences and unexplained phenomena were commonplace in the Victorian era, and Riddell was not immune to these experiences. Her encounters with the supernatural left a profound impact on her, shaping both her worldview and her writing. One of the earliest recorded accounts of a vanishing hitchhiker dates back to ancient Roman times. Travellers along dark roads would sometimes report picking up strangers who would mysteriously disappear during the journey, leaving behind only cryptic clues or eerie artifacts. These ancient stories served as precursors to the modern vanishing hitchhiker legend, which gained significant traction in the Victorian era. The cultural and social context of the time made such tales particularly captivating and resonant with audiences. In many cultures, the figure of the vanishing traveller often symbolised hidden struggles and unresolved guilt. These stories served as cautionary tales, warning against the dangers of ignoring or suppressing past transgressions. Riddell masterfully uses this folkloric motif to explore the supernaturalized form of masculine identity through class dynamics, creating a haunting narrative that has stood the test of time. In the rich tapestry of human storytelling, certain motifs resonate across cultures and time periods. One such enduring theme is that of spectral travelers, beings who appear suddenly and vanish without a trace. Its folkloric roots run deep, drawing on themes from various cultural traditions and superstitions. Celtic legends, for instance, speak of fairies stealing humans, who then return years later as if no time had passed. Similarly, Norse myths feature spectral travelers appearing suddenly and disappearing just as quickly. Riddell's story is not merely a Victorian ghost tale, it taps into ancient folkloric traditions that continue to captivate us today. Like the Celtic fairies and Norse travellers, Riddell's spectral figure leaves behind a sense of unease and unresolved questions. As we explore these folkloric parallels, we see that the open door is part of a rich tapestry of storytelling traditions. Each culture's unique interpretation adds a layer to the narrative, making it enduringly intriguing. For example, in some African folktales, spectral figures often signify unfinished business or lingering guilt. By drawing on these deep folkloric roots, the open doors connects to a rich tapestry of global storytelling traditions. The fairy road is said to be invisible during the day, but reveals itself at night, leading unwary travelers astray. This idea of a hidden pathway that only becomes apparent under certain conditions echoes the mysterious and unresolved narrative of the open door. The banshee is often depicted as a woman with long, flowing hair, and her wail can be heard only by those who are about to die. This eerie apparition mirrors the spectral figure in the open door, who vanishes without explanation, leaving behind an ominous artifact. This folkloric foundation enriches the story's appeal, making it more than just a simple ghost tale. It taps into ancient fears and mysteries that still resonate with modern readers. By delving into these specific motifs and themes from Irish folklore, we gain a deeper appreciation for the cultural heritage that underlies Riddell's eerie narrative. Omens were particularly potent in Victorian times. A black cat crossing one's path or breaking a mirror could foretell misfortune. These beliefs were so ingrained that even the most rational individuals might pause at such signs. Ghostly encounters were another staple of Victorian folklore. Stories of spirits walking among the living were common, and many Victorians believed in the possibility of communicating with the dead through seances or other means. The significance of time, especially midnight, added a layer of eerie atmosphere to these beliefs. Midnight was often associated with the dead and their worldly interventions. This use of time is not accidental. It taps into the Victorian belief that the veil between worlds thins at midnight, allowing spirits to cross over. Omens and ghostly encounters are also woven subtly into the narrative, adding depth to the eerie events unfolding at Ludlow Hall. By incorporating these prevalent superstitions, Riddell not only creates a compelling narrative, but also captures the cultural atmosphere of her time. As we close this chapter, the mysteries of Victorian superstitions echo in the haunting ambience of The Open Door, leaving us with a sense of the enduring power of these beliefs. To fully appreciate the craft of this story, we must explore the literary influences that shaped it. Among the most significant influences on Riddell were the works of Gothic literature authors such as Anne Radcliffe and Horace Walpole. Anne Radcliffe's The Mysteries of Udolpho, published in 1794, is known for its atmospheric descriptions and use of the supernatural. Riddell's The Open Door similarly employs vivid descriptions to create a sense of unease and foreboding. Horace Walpole's The Castle of Otranto, published in 1764, is often credited with founding the Gothic genre. By drawing from these established Gothic themes and techniques, Riddell crafts a tale that is both timeless and deeply unsettling. This literary lineage adds to the enduring appeal of The Open Door, making it a significant work in the canon of Gothic literature. The Gothic elements in The Open Door contribute to its lasting impact on modern folklore, where tales of the supernatural continue to captivate audiences. By understanding these literary influences, we gain a deeper appreciation for the eerie atmosphere and unresolved narrative that makes The Open Door such a memorable tale. As we continue our exploration, we will uncover more about how Riddell's mastery of Gothic techniques enhances the chilling ambience of The Open Door. It's 1870, and Victorian England is abuzz with tales of the strange and unexplained. Reports of ghostly sightings are widespread, fueled by whispered accounts of encounters with spectral figures that vanish without a trace. One such story, recorded by Charlotte Riddell, features a driver offering a lift to someone who mysteriously disappears during the journey. In this context, the story's eerie atmosphere and unresolved narrative gain a deeper resonance, grounded in real-world mysteries. These real-life encounters serve as a chilling reminder of the unknown and unexplained that lurk just beyond our understanding. As we delve further into The Open Door, we'll discover how Riddell masterfully weaves these real-life elements into a tale that continues to captivate and unsettle. For now, let's linger on the haunting allure of these real-life encounters as we prepare to unravel more of the mysteries hidden within Riddell's chilling narrative. Walpole's The Castle of Otranto, often considered the first Gothic novel, is filled with eerie apparitions and inexplicable events that create a chilling atmosphere. This style of writing laid the foundation for future ghost stories, including Riddell's own. Moving into the 19th century, the works of Edgar Allan Poe were particularly influential. Poe's tales, such as The Fall of the House of Usher, explored the darker sides of human nature and the supernatural with striking psychological depth. Poe's stories often featured spectral apparitions that reflected the inner turmoil of characters, a technique that Riddell may have drawn upon for her own ghostly encounters. Riddell's story also shares similarities with Nathaniel Hawthorne's The Minister's Black Veil, which uses a supernatural device to reveal hidden truths and provoke introspection. These literary predecessors illustrate how the themes of guilt, hidden pasts, and supernatural manifestations were prevalent in the works that likely inspired Riddell. From the chilling atmosphere of Walpole to the psychological depth of Poe, these literary predecessors offer a tapestry of influences that shaped Riddell's haunting tale.